welcome to Homemade God Studios presents. Tonight I present Angela and Jared. If you weren't here to see the performance just a little while ago, that's your fault. It was some good shit. It was wonderful. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much for being here. That was a great performance. I loved it. I've never heard you guys before. These were virgin years, and every song was just beautiful. It made me feel so good inside. Uh, what is your inspirations?
That's definitely a big question. I guess I feel like me from earlier in my life, I've always grown up with a love of rock and roll music. Um, I've listened to classic rock, probably all across the board. Got into a lot of metal music and stuff growing up too, and got into jam bands and stuff like that in high school as well. And it's definitely a lot of stuff. I think songwriting wise, like I got really into the Beatles when I was starting to write more songs, so I feel like that comes out when I'm like singing and playing. But yeah, I mean, I like listening to just about everything. I try to take inspiration from every type of music.
That's awesome. So. You can tell. You can tell. What about you, Angela?
Just waking up in the day gives me inspiration. The sun, the moon, the stars.
That's great.
Life, and to me, breathing and music are the same thing. Like, I can't imagine not creating. I've tried not creating, and it's a sad world without creating. And so, to me, creating is just part of my life.
That is amazing. If y'all didn't know, okay, Angela, Jared, I introduced them, but we didn't introduce them. Anyways, that I loved it. I loved what y'all had. It was all those were originals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, great. I loved it. Is there an album out that we can hear?
I have an album out. It's on all streaming platforms. I've also made physical copies of CDs, though I'd have to get more if people want them at this point now. It's called Tree of Life.
Tree of Life?
So yeah, there's like 3 different Tree of Life songs on the album. I played the Tree of Life Part 2 on the podcast.
I loved it.
Thanks.
I really felt, because like you said, music is everything. Creating it, I can't create it as well as you guys. I can pick up a guitar and strum it, and I can be told what to play very easily. But when I hear stuff like that, it just inspires me to try harder, and I know it can be done. Your sound, your music's just beautiful. I loved it. It was a good therapy session to me, because that's music to me is therapy. If I didn't have music, I wouldn't be a happy person. You take it away from me, it's just not right, because I can sing songs in my head all day long and hear bands, but sometimes I got to actually hear it to get that therapy session in my head, even though the song's there and everything's there, but I want to hear it and sing it with the artist that did it. And your guys' stuff just gave me a lot of that. I can't wait to go back and listen to it again. Look them up. Where will we find you, Jared, on?
I'm on Spotify. I'll be on YouTube.
Under Jared or?
Jared Title.
Jared Title.
Yeah.
And Angela, it's under Angela Jean, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All streaming stuff.
Look it up. It is great. Great stuff. I wish I looked it up before y'all got here. I did see some of the videos on Facebook and things, so I knew what was coming.
Yeah.
But I didn't. It was just great stuff. Thank you guys for it. Thank you so much. How long have y'all been doing it?
Together or apart or
both?
Both. I started singing when I was 2.
Everybody does, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably 2 when I picked up the guitar. I don't remember. My parents said I wouldn't put it down.
Yeah.
So they bought me. This was at a music convention. So then they bought me my own guitar. I think a week later or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And we've been crossing paths for about 3 or 4 years now, and then we started creating together about over a year ago.
Yep.
Y'all been working on the whole album. You got 2 new albums out? Or
We're working on stuff.
Okay.
We're working on stuff, but yeah.
What you had there is an album. I mean, just you guys together. That's an album, and it's inspiring and all that. It's just beautiful how it made me feel listening to it. Uh, where do the ideas come from?
For me, I definitely like, especially with the stuff on my first album, which everything but the Blue Eyes White Dragon song, which I can get to in a second, was from the
Oh,
first
we're gonna
album.
talk about that.
Yeah, but yeah, so the everything off of that, it's very spiritually influenced. Um, I think I got when I was first writing, it was like after I was in college. And in college, I kind of got a lot into like spirituality and stuff, just
Yeah.
because I was on my own and like self discovery and stuff like that. So I feel like that, to me, like that's what Tree of Life is about. I mean, even like the meaning Tree of Life, you know, it's just kind of an album about kind of just like self discovery and then growing something out of that self discovery.
Yeah. And you, Angela?
Again, it's
Everything.
like everything. I have songs that bounce all over the place,
Yeah.
of what they're about and who they're about and where they came inspired. And sometimes there are multiple people in one song. And so yeah.
It's Broken Record. That is. I heard it online when it came out. I saw you post something about it, and I listened to it and was like, wow, that sounds like so many people out there I've known, been a part of, been myself at one point. And it was very beautiful. That was very well done.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it. It touched me the way it was sung, and
Yeah.
the meaning behind it and all that is like she mad at somebody.
Yeah.
And I've been that person. The Blue Wise White Dragon, though. When you started it, it was a love song. It's still a love song, but it was a love song to somebody. And then when you went into my Blue Wise White Dragon, hard to say. By the way, I was sitting there trying to get it in my head because is it blue eyes? It's blue eyes, right?
Yeah, Blue Eyes.
Blue eyes. When I figured it was about a dragon, still a beautiful love song, but I didn't expect it. That was a turn that got me there. I really liked that little twist in it. Where did that come from?
So that's from my favorite card game and really favorite game of all time. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
And they have a card
I had
that
that
came
feeling.
out in like the first set called the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's still probably one of the most well-known cards in the game.
Yeah.
Like if people think of Yu-Gi-Oh, they think of Blue Eyes White Dragon. And that was always my favorite card when I first got into the game. I remember being drawn to the card and loving it. So yeah, definitely like went back to some like childhood memories with that song. But then kind of put actual like real life scenarios that happened with the card. Like it actually had like a time where it won world championship like in a deck, or you know. And then I mentioned a lot of cards that like support the card that were released over the years.
Oh wow.
Like, and that's more like in the second verse. The first verse is like the personal experience of actually like connecting with the card.
Yeah.
And then the second is more about like, oh, these are the other cards that came out later on to support it.
Yeah. And
So-
helped you win battles.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I figured it. Honestly, yeah. I knew it was a card thing. First, I thought Pokemon, but I was sitting there going, I don't know. No, because the white dragon in Pokemon is called something else. Because I've seen it, and I'm like, that's not it. It's not Pokemon, but it's very well done. I love when people do shit like that and pick something off of a game or a TV show. I had one artist that sang a song like a tribute to Pinhead. That was when he told the story before going in. He always tells a story when he was telling the story of the song and how he came about it and what it's about. The story was from Hellraiser. It was the story of Hellraiser, the way he told it, like he was really there. Good song. I love shit like that. I really do. That's just, how do you do it? Where does it come from to me? Because I can't, every time I try something, no, it doesn't sound as good. I really appreciate y'all being here doing this. Thank y'all so much. Check out their music, y'all. Anything else y'all got going on? Any gigs coming up?
So, September 18th, we're playing a writer's thing. Also, October 11th, we'll be at Monsters in Merriment.
What is
So-
Monsters and Merriment? That sounds like
It's-
fun.
It is fun. It's going to be like a whole Halloween thing. So,
Okay, and that's
yeah.
October
11th.
11th.
Uh-huh. And as he said, he's got music out streaming. I got music that Chris Tench produced that's out streaming right now. And then I also co-wrote a song with Steve Stern, The Lady in Black, that's out right now on his stuff.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so,
You've been busy.
yeah, we've been
Been
busy.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always good to be busy.
Yeah.
And you got those shows in September and October. You got shows coming up, too, or you just...
Yeah,
both of
with
y'all
With her,
together?
yeah.
Just with her.
Yeah, with it.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. It was a very fun evening. Had a great time. I really don't know what else to talk about, what else to ask y'all, because I could just go on and on about your music, but I got to listen to it more too. I really wish I'd listened to it more, so I could tell you what this song means to me now. Tree of Life, beautiful song, but the Dragon song, like I said, started off, I'm thinking this is a great love song to somebody. It is a great love song though, but to a card. It's awesome.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
That's basically what it is. It's a great love song to a card in a game. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. How are things been going out there in the world playing though? Y'all been playing a lot lately?
Yep.
Everything been going good?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
good. That's awesome.
Yep.
I really ain't got nothing else to talk about unless we get into crazy stuff.
Okay.
You want to get into crazy stuff? There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the world.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What is this world coming to you guys lately? You're young. You're younger than me. I'm not scared of anything going on, but I'm like,
Love is the answer. That's all
love
I
is
keep
the
thinking.
answer, is it not?
Love is the answer, and I think it's the answer to everything that's going on.
And I wish there was more of it. It's
Yeah.
so sad that it's not.
Yeah.
You try even express love to somebody, they're like, oh no, they think it's hate, or you're just woke, or what's wrong with any of that? Empathy is for real. We need it.
Yep.
It's not a fake word, and love is more. That's what Jesus preached about, is it not?
Mhm.
And we just don't have enough of it going around,
Yeah.
and I don't understand why. I mean, I could see my generation being so angry, but it's our fault. We could have made changes through the years, and we didn't. We were too, I'm not voting because it don't matter type shit, and that's our fault for doing that. And when I try talk to younger generations about things, and sometimes I hear the ones that are just full of the hate because that's all they know. And it scares me sometimes. But I do find more love from a lot of people, and I think that's great that I'm starting to see more of that out there. That's what I teach my kids. That's what I teach my grandkids. Love. It's the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to end this on love. Thank y'all for watching. Angela, Jared, thank y'all for being here. I really loved your guys being here. It's a great set, great music. Go check them out. Go see them live when you can. Go to their socials. Find out where they're going to be playing. We got September... What
Now I have
again?
to look.
No, October 11th.
18th, September
Yeah.
18th,
September
Aloft.
18th ain't that far away. And
Yeah, October 11th, Monsters and
we're
Merriment.
Monsters and Mary, and September 18th
Aloft Hotel.
at Aloft Hotel.
Yeah.
Go check them out, everybody. Don't miss them. It's a great show. You'll love it. Thank y'all so much
Thank you.
for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank y'all for being a part of it. I'm going to go shut this thing down.
Alright.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.